Now, if you know a lot about art, you will know exactly who he is. But whilst most of us may have heard of Monet and Manet, Picasso and Van Gogh, it is a fair bet that many few of us can place Eugène Delacroix. But according to the curators of a new exhibition at the National Gallery, that is a crying shame. It's not just that he was groundbreaking and, in his own time, incredibly famous, but he was, according to them, the artist who inspired all of the aforementioned and many others besides.
You could certainly argue that Eugène Delacroix was the painter's painter. Just take the post-impressionist Cézanne, for example, who said, "We all paint in Delacroix's language." Or Vincent van Gogh, who proclaimed, whilst admiring this work, the brilliant sketch. Or even the firebrand Pablo Picasso, who, when copying this painting, exclaimed, "That blank. He's really good." So who on earth was he?
And during his lifetime, he may have been the most famous artist in the world. He was kind of the symbol of what an artist was, but that has drifted from our memory.
So why is that? And it seems unfair, really, in a historical context.
I think one of the reasons is that so much attention has been paid to his successors, the Impressionists, Monet, Renoir, Cézanne, that we've forgotten how much he was the man who influenced them, who drove them along to their greatest innovations.
And the reason? Because, like so many great artists, Delacroix broke the rules. In the vibrancy and energy of his work, in the breadth of his subject matter, and in his use of colour, amongst many other things, he broke new ground. This, for example, is Delacroix on the left, highly unusual for a religious painting of its time, and this, on the right, Van Gogh.
Well, what interested a lot of the artists, like Renoir in particular, was not what Delacroix painted, but how he painted it, the way he could go beyond merely representing a subject, but invest it with a kind of emotion, invest it with a kind of intensity that they then were very anxious to replicate.
Were he still alive, Delacroix might be a bit shocked to have inspired so many but be remembered by so few. But he does have one powerful supporter, Prince Charles, turning up tonight for a preview of this exhibition. Now what would he see in a man misunderstood by many?